Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all today? How are you all? This is Garfield Waller, and welcome to Rock the Mic. Good afternoon, or should I say good evening, to those people watching on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. As I've said in the past, this channel is all about improving lives of the students of St. Mary High. But stick up in, guys. I know that as of right now, we are totally focused on St. Mary High, but I want to let you know that in the future, we'll be branching out. We'll be branching out doing other things: religion, sports, culture, just society on a whole. I'll make this an all encompassing program, even though at the heart, we will still be looking for St. Mary High. I have several other things planned. One, I'll be inviting on some guest hosts, people who are experts in certain fields to help me out. And we are getting to the point where we can accept calls. And with your comments coming in, we can keep a vibrant program going. Guys, this evening, I do not have a guest for you to interview. This evening, you guys are the guest. You guys are the guest. All of you logging in are the guests. So I'm hoping I would like you all to participate. I would like you all to post your comments and let's see what's going on. I think I'm focusing on ways in which we can revive the Past Students Association. So that's what we're looking about. Anyway, before we go any further, guys, a week or so ago, we lost one of the stalwarts of St. Mary High, somebody who came in the 60s. This lady was a champion for the school, none other than Mrs. Elena Function Joaquin. And here she is, you can see her with the Prince and Mrs. Sadar, turning over laptops and tablets to the chairman of the board, Dr. Dean Levy. And in the background, you can see Mel Spence. This lady did a whole lot for St. Mary High, and she will be missed. And here she's close up. So we say to Miss Elena Function, peace, rest in peace, all good. We'll see you on the side. Thanks for all you did for St. Mary High over the years. And we know there are others who pick up the slack and try and walk in your footsteps. They got big shoes to fill. Ms. Function, Mrs. Joaquini, thank you very much. Okay, guys, so back to our program here. We have to get through. We have a lot to get through. And like I said, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna try and answer some of these comments as you go along. But guys, I really want you guys, I really participate. Please do. Please. So tonight, what we're looking at is how can we improve the Past Students Association? How can we improve? And I see comments coming in, greetings coming from Dana Phipps, Mitchell Thompson Styler, and Jean Martin Rayner. Good night to you guys. Glad to have you with me here. And we're hoping we can get a lot more people who will come in. So guys, your messages are going to be displayed on the screen, and we're hoping for a good night. So if you have something to say, guys, and I'm hoping we can have a good rapport here with everybody, either you play the comments, or if you want, at the bottom of the screen right here, you'll see a phone number. I'm trying to accept calls, so I don't know if you want to try it. Go ahead. 407-479-8517. But guys, at the heart of this thing is I've been always looking at other schools, other high schools, and how they have vibrant alumni associations. Very vibrant, a lot of fundraising. They do a lot of things to support the school. And I've always wondered, why is it that we at St. Mary High get something like this going? I mean, we had it in the past. We had a very good Past Student Association. We had it at home in Jamaica. We had it in almost every state here in the United States. But of late, we see these things seem to have petered out. I don't know why. I don't know if life has got in the way of some people, but guys, we need to get back to it. We need to start helping again. It can be done, guys. It's not impossible. We can do it. I know you can. I know we all have that wherewithal. I mean, it's one of the best schools ever. So if we put our minds to it, we can help out. Please don't misunderstand me. Don't think that I'll always and the students will always be coming to you for money with their hands out. No, that's not the case, guys. But it comes down to the point where, in order to keep going the way it should and the way we'd like it to, we're going to need funds. Yes, there are times we're going to ask you for cash, yes. But most times we just need your support. We just need to know that you are there. We just need to know that you are there so we can have one cohesive unit. Yes, I would like to get that Florida chapter going again because I remember once it was really rocking. Now I hear that Atlanta has surpassed us. So we're sending out a challenge to Floridians here, all the St. Mary Head Floridians. Guys, we've got to get together. We can do it on Zoom for now, and when COVID abates, we can get together and put something in the works. Trust me, I have several people who have said their homes reopen. If we want to have a meeting there in Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, or over in Tampa, we can do it. So, Floridians, please like me. Come on, guys. I'm on Facebook. My email is, I'm going to show you my email right now. My email, that's garfieldwaller@gmail.com. Come on, drop me a line. Give me a phone number and we'll link up. We will link up, guys. But I'm not going to let this opportunity pass to get you guys into the fold. Atlanta is supposed to the weight of us, and we can match them or maybe even beat them. What do you say? So, guys, I'm looking for ideas. I'm looking for ideas in the comments. If you care to call in, please, it's a Google Voice number. I'll accept your call. If you want me to call you, go ahead, put your number there, and I will call you. But, guys, any advice, any ideas, the more heads we get together on this thing, fine. Guys, I want to tell you that in the future, I have some very interesting guests lined up. Okay, Val Grant Hamilton, good evening to you all. Thanks for your effort in hosting this program. I must say, though, that this way to broadcast is not over well in sound or video quality. Commend you for your efforts when I find people to watch or if you're listening. Thanks much and best to you. Val, I am really trying. I have not got professional equipment. I'm just trying to stream here on Facebook and YouTube. If you care to help out, you can. I'll accept any help that you can give. But we try and make it better in the future. It's a work in progress, Mark. It's a work in progress, Val. We are going to try and make this better. Every day we're trying to improve. But that being said, Val, any ideas you want to give us? Do you have any ideas you can give us about how to strengthen this Alumni Association? Listening, Val. So if anybody else has any ideas, please let me know. Please let me know. I'm hoping a lot of other people will come on. But guys, put a comment in and let me know what the audio is like, what the video is like too, please. I'm not seeing it here myself, so I can only see what's being pushed out on the screen. Okay, but Val, any ideas of how we can strengthen this alumni? Any ideas? What can you come off ahead with? What can we do to bring everybody together? What can we do? Guys, for tonight, like I said, I haven't got a guest. You are my guest. I'm counting on you for ideas. I'm counting on you for suggestions. Anything we can all put our heads together and come up with. Any ideas, guys? I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you. Sonia, what are you watching on? Sonia, I see you are on YouTube. Okay, I can't tell what's happening on YouTube because on my screen here I'm seeing the picture that's being projected seems to be quite clear to me. I don't know what's on your channel there. on YouTube. Anybody on Facebook? Oh, okay, Sonia. Yes, I see we're on YouTube. I see where you're on YouTube. I can't tell what YouTube is doing with the video or the audio, but from what I see here being broadcast, everything seems clear to me. I cannot hear the audio that's being pushed out. But you say it's breaking, and video is dark. Oh my God, I have three spotlights here on my face. Three humongous lights here on it. Yeah, it's on my homepage, Sonia. It's facebook.com/GarfieldWaller.com. My God, I cannot believe the audio on both because I did my checks earlier and everything seemed to be working out. Gene, let me know if it improves. Let me know if it improves, Gene. Please let me know if it improves. Let me know if this audio improves. So, Gene, you're on Facebook. I have maxed out the volume here. Let me know what it sounds like, Gene, please. Let me know what this sounds like. But in the meantime, does anybody have any ideas of how we can strengthen this alumni? Does anybody have any ideas of how we can strengthen this? Anybody, all you have to do is put it in the comments. Just put your ideas in the comments and we'll see. Any ideas, guys? We can use the comments, and if the audio is not coming through too well, we can use the comments. Okay, from what Dr. Levy is saying, we need to call on the last president and executive of the parent body in Jamaica and have them consider calling a special meeting. If that is constitutional, is a sound move, and try and get the new executive in place to begin the process. So, Dr. Levy, are you just thinking about the Jamaica chapter or everything? Let me know. Are you thinking just about the Jamaican chapter? Let me know, Dr. Levy. And if you could say, who was the last president? Who was the last president? I'd love to know who that was, so we can call on them. Okay, Styler, Michelle Thompson, first we have to start the reunion again. Okay, but before, in order to get everybody to the reunion, I think we may have to do some things before that, because not everybody is tuning in and aware of what's going on. I think we may have to, start small and gather momentum and build up to the reunion. It's a good idea, Styler. But remember, after COVID came in and put that to shambles, everybody sort of went their own way. We're going to have to try and build momentum again. Any ideas on how we can do it? Any ideas on how we can build momentum again? In the meantime, Dr. Levy, who was the last president? Who was the last president? So maybe if you have an idea, you may not want to say the name now, but if you want to get that name to me, I can get in touch with him or her, see what we can do. I don't know if we want to do this region. We have past students back home in Jamaica. We get that chapter together. We have a group in New York, Philly, Florida, whatever. Val, I am on Restream. I'm on Restream and it's being pushed to Facebook and YouTube. It's being pushed to Facebook and YouTube. I'm on Restream. But Val, can you give us some ideas? The audio may not be perfect, but let's not get sidetracked from our real thing here. Okay. The Dr. Lee Jamaican chapter is a parent body. Once we get it going, then we can have all the different active chapters together under one umbrella. Yes, I think so too. I think we should start at home. I think we need to start back at home in Jamaica and get that body going. A problem I find is that when we speak of past students, everybody gets the idea that we're talking about people from the 60s and 70s. We need the youngsters who just, even those who just graduated last year. We need everybody from the 90s, 2020, 2021, right up to 2020. We need everybody. So don't look at past students as being somebody who is up in their 60s, like myself. No. Once you graduated, you're a past student. So Dr. Levy is saying he thinks the last president was Gene Ramdan Grant. Okay, Gene Ramdan Grant. If anybody knows Gene, could you try and get in touch, please, or give me a number so I can reach out to her? So we would like to get that past student, that past president online so we could talk to her and see what can be done. But I agree with Dr. Levy. Yes, we need to start in Jamaica. We need to start in Jamaica and see if we can get everybody just coming out of school. Those students who are fresh out of school, we need to grab them the day they leave, the day they graduate, the day they walk out of St. Mary High. We need to, grab them into this whole past students' body. If we let them slip out, it's got to be another 30 years before they finally come around to the idea of, giving back. Okay, Dr. Lola Grant. Hi, Lola. How are you? Welcome. Yes, he's saying that we may have to group alumni by profession, wherever they are. I'm wondering if you mean like, hey, doctors, we get all doctors in a group, we get all lawyers in a group, teachers in a group, farmers in a group. That's all. That's a nice idea. In fact, Rosie and I were talking about that. We need a database of everybody who lives at Mary High and group them by profession so we can form this huge network. Let's say I am in need of, say, a realtor. I should be able to grab that St. Mary High realtor list and first and foremost, look for an alum. I need a pharmacist, grab that list, look for a St. Mary High person. Other schools do it. I have been to places where, places run by a guy from KC. Hey, if you're a KC alum, you have first dibs at any job, any employment, any contracts. That's how they do it. I don't see why we can't do the same. But Dr. Grant, I like your idea. But we need to form this database where we can call on each other. Gene, I've turned up this thing to the max. This is maxed out. Any load on the audio is gonna go crackling. I have no idea what Facebook or YouTube does on their end. But I know from my end with my mix and everything checked out clear. Up to 10 minutes before I click that button to go live. Everything checked out clear. But we haven't got good audio, so let's use that texting feature, guys. Let's use this texting feature we have where we can post the comments. Let's post these comments in line. Let's get these comments in line. So we look at when Mr. Thompson said, hey, we got to start with that reunion again. It would be lovely. We missed that event where we would have been together at school celebrating our 60th anniversary. But, we can maybe celebrate 63, maybe 65. Yeah, we can start, and I think we should start planning from now. Any other ideas, guys? Any other ideas? Dr. Grant and Dr. Levy, thanks for your input. Anybody else? Anybody listening from New York? Anybody from New York can tell us a little about that New York chapter? All right, Gene, thank you. Thank you, Gene. You can work with this. All right, I hope so. I'm hoping it is audible. What is the picture quality like, Gene? What is the picture quality like? Just put that in the comments. But is there anybody logging in from New York or Atlanta, Philly, city of brotherly love? Give us an idea of what St. Mary High is doing in that area. Give us an idea of what St. Mary High is doing in that area. Do we have a past student association that's vibrant? Okay, thank you, Gene. Do we have a St. Mary High association that's vibrant in your area or not? Do you know who's in charge? Is there somebody, is there a point person we can get in touch with? Is there a point person that we can link up with? Because guys, I don't know about you, but I really would like to see St. Mary High moving forward. I really would like to see St. Mary High moving forward. We need to move up. It's full time we do. Okay, Dr. Levy, thanks. You got the number, you got the email. Wow. I am sure being a past president, I don't think she would mind, but I am going to be calling her to see what info we could find out. And she being a past president, if she would mind putting herself up for nomination to be a president again, since she knows the ropes. I am almost positive she would, but I'll talk to her later on and see what we could get going. I'll talk to her and see what we could get going. So we have the number and email of Mrs. Randon, and I'll be touching base with her later on. I'll let you all know what happened and what she thinks. But guys, is there anybody else with any other ideas? I'm sure we have people who the gears in the brain are now turning, and I am sure that people can make suggestions. Guys, unless we suggest things, we'll get nothing going. We'll get nothing going, and we're going to fall into the same trap of everybody just sitting there hoping that somebody else will step up. Yes, I just got the news today that Eastern Champs is on again Tuesday of next week. That's good news and bad news, because I'm wondering how well it will go with this on and off thing. 1 minute it's on, next minute it's off, now it's on again. How will the athletes perform? And I'm thinking about health-wise. I'm wondering if were they actually putting in that work, looking for Eastern Champs? Did they peak too early? Are they going to peak too late? You know, with sports and all these injuries coming in. But I understand it, that some athletes are at the point now where they're trying to secure scholarships to go abroad. And they need Eastern Champs, they need boys and girls champs. And seeing that the big one was put off, Penn Relays was put off, these two meets are very important. For example, we had Central Champs, Western Champs. Yeah, the athletes need those to showcase their talents to the scouts coming from the U.S. colleges. So I'm wishing St. Mary High all the best in Eastern Champs. I'm wishing them all the best. This year's Champs is definitely going to have an asterisk beside it, a big asterisk, because of the whole COVID thing. I'm wondering, will the schools be able to put out their full team? Will the full squads be able to be out there? And it's not like before where the qualifying was, hunky-dory. No, oh God, it's tough on the athletes, tough on the coaches. It's going to be tough on the organizers, tough on everybody. But as always, we'll follow the green and gold. Remember, the green and gold knocks them cold. So that's it on sports, guys. And we look forward to supporting them again in a couple of weeks when they have boys champs. After the summer, it's going to be the Costa Cup, Manning Cup season. We don't know what's going to happen with that. But regardless of what's going to happen, we, the past students here in the States, will try our best and give the support. We will try and give the support necessary for our athletes to basically do the best they can so that they can be successful. And not only sports, exams coming up too. The school term is in the last lap, and all these kids sitting these exams. And like I said, there's going to be an asterisk beside it, because how many of them really got a chance to sit face to face with the teacher? How many of them had equipment and the technology to log on? How many of them had the laptops and the tablets or the cell phones? And the data plan, how many had those minutes? Not a lot, guys. Not a lot. And let's not just think it's a Jamaica thing. I see the same thing here in the United States. Not everything is not level. Everybody doesn't have the same. Everyone doesn't have the same opportunity. Everybody does not have the same opportunity, guys. So we wish them all the best. We have them in our prayers, and we want to see them succeed. We really want to see them succeed. But guys, I am looking for your comments. Do we have any other ideas? How can we get this going? We cannot just sit there. Thanks, Laura. We cannot just sit there and wait for others to take up the baton. From Dr. Levy again, the proposal for boys and girls camps is that all participants will be tested and kept in a biosecure bubble for the duration of the event. Okay, Dr. Levy. So, Dr. Levy, I want to ask you, how many spectators will be allowed in the stadium? How many spectators will be allowed in the stadium, Dr. Levy? Can you give us some idea? And Jean Martin Rayner, we need someone or some group, maybe the PTA, that can motivate or help our students to understand the pride we should have in school. I was on Facebook this evening, Jean, and I saw something where I think the PTA is having a Zoom meeting sometime next week. I am hoping that I'll be able to log in to see what's happening. And I'm trying to get somebody from the PTA. I made contact with them, and yeah, they seem willing. The president seems willing to come on, so we'll hear then. Okay. Speedy Walker. Speedy, happy you're here with us, Speedy. Happy you're here with us. So I see where Dr. Levy is saying that, and Dana is saying that there'll be no spectators in the stadium. Wow. It's going to be hard. It must be a tough thing for an athlete to perform without spectators. I know as a former athlete, that would have been tough. That would have been tough, Diana. That would have been tough, Dr. Levy. No spectators, jeez. I wonder if the kids will be motivated. So, Speedy, glad to have you here, Charmaine. Glad you could log in. Glad you could log in. And for people who are having difficulty seeing and hearing, guys, I don't take it personally. I didn't mean to come off as though I'm upset. It's just that I'm doing what Facebook and Restream and YouTube told me to do. I don't know what they do with the feed once they get it. I have no idea how they take care of it. For example, a couple of weeks ago, doing the same stream, and it comes out perfectly on one platform, it craps out on the other. The week before, it switched. Came out perfectly on Facebook, sucked on YouTube. I don't know what's happening with the feed, because trust me, my upload speed here is excellent. Yes, Charmaine, and like you said, glad to know we're even keeping champs. Yes, if champs weren't kept, some people, I don't know how some people have lived, but some people need that fix. I hear they're still having a lot of development meets. I gather there's one at Calabar today. I don't know how true that was. But if you're watching the TV, you see Pen Relays was kaput, and instead they broadcasted the Drake Relays and the meet from Hayward Field in Oregon, where you had a few Jamaicans doing okay. But guys, after sports is done, our students have exams to look forward to, and we would like to give them as much support as we can. We'd like to give them as much support as we can. We know it's going to be tough for some of them to come up with the fees, and hey, listen up. If you're a St. Mary High alum and you can help out, guys, please do. Please do. Please do. Yes, Speedy Win, I know you would be one of the most disappointed people. Was disappointed when Champs was cancelled. Then we saw Central Champs being held. Yes, I really thought that Eastern Champs would have been called off also. And yes, here I have one of my good friends tuning in, man, Mr. Satchel. What's up, Ray? How you doing, man? A long time no see. And Ray says a past student registry would be a good place to begin. At least 50 positive-minded individuals actively participating and making periodic contribution geared towards predetermined, reachable, established goals. That would be good. And Ray, honestly, I think we have a registry of several hundreds of people. In fact, we even have a Facebook group, St. Mary High Past Students Association, but I don't think everybody is together on it. Like I said, Ray, a lot of people are just sitting and watching. People have said to me, I want to see what's going to happen. You ask them to help out. I'm not ready. I just want to see what's going to happen. I want to see what everybody else is going to do. But guys, if everybody else adopts that mentality, we'll never get started. Like Ray said, yes, we need a few people who will step out. People who will step out and who will shoulder the load. And I believe if we get those people to come out and show that, hey, they're serious, what they're doing is something selfless, something for the good of the school, I believe others will chip in, others will come in, but we need it now more than later. For example, guys, I was pleasantly surprised when we asked for the spikes. I didn't believe a lot would contribute, but we got more than we needed. And for that, we were grateful. And I see Miss Novlin Small coming in. Novlin, and I know Novlin is hyped up about Eastern Champs, right, Novlin? And you'll be in the green and gold. And Novlin is saying, yes, Champs will be held next weekend. And she thinks it starts on April 27th. So, guys, those who are in Jamaica, make sure you go to the stadium. No spectators, right? Oh, my gosh. If you can help out in any way, guys, help them out, please. The athletes need the help. They would be grateful for it. I know the coach would be grateful. Coach Dwayne Cadu Williams, he would be grateful. Trust me. He'd appreciate any help he can get. Any help that is forthcoming, he'd be happy for it. But for those who made suggestions a while ago, fine. And I know there are more suggestions out there, guys. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, guys. Don't think anybody's going to laugh at your idea. It may be just a trigger we need. What can we do? I'd love to see a past student association going haywire in Jamaica, Florida, Philly, California. Listen, London, trust me, Jamaicans and St. Mary High people are in every corner of this globe. Believe me. We are everywhere. If we can just tap into those people. If we can just get those people. Guys, remember, listen, anybody who feels they want to call in, hey, you can. Come on, guys, here's my number. I'm sure it works. I'm sure it's working now. I tried it earlier this evening. You want to dial in, fine. Or if you want me to call you, give me a number, I'll call you. Even if you're in Jamaica, I'll call you. Love to hear some of your voices, guys, just to see how this thing, what are your ideas? And we go back to what Miss Novlin is saying here. Novlin is saying, of course she's going to be there. She'll be watching from a distance. No spectators. Wherever you're watching from, Sometimes, guys, stay safe. That's all I want you to do. Stay safe. Make sure you are protected. 6 feet distancing, and you ensure that you have your mask. Make sure you have your mask on. Social distancing, guys. Let's not play around with these days. I'm hoping, I don't know about you, but I'm hoping it abates very soon, and none of these news take hold in Jamaica or wherever we live. But it's something that we have to watch this. But guys, what do you think about the way school is being kept now? What do you think about it, this virtual thing? Put yourself back in school today. Do you think you could handle it? Do you think you could handle it back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s? How would this have gone over with you guys? Knowing that there'd be no face-to-face, knowing that it's going to be difficult to interact with your classmates and your teachers. How do you think these present students are handling it, guys? How do you think these students are handling it today? Do you think they're doing okay? Do you think they're doing well? What else is there that you think could be done from the part of the Ministry of Education, the administrators of the schools? What else is there do you think could be done, guys? Is there anybody else out there who would like to say something? Anybody willing to participate? Let's hear something from you. I'd rather you put it out here now than later on we gripe about it, guys. Let's put it out here now. How are we do? Let me get Ray's. How are we doing with the bus project? Well, Ray, since once COVID came in, we sort of put that hold. Currently, we have about 17 US, 17,000 US, and we are holding right there until COVID dies down. Then we pick it up again because it's a bit hard. I don't want to use the word callous to ask to really keep in their pockets to help support the bus fund when, trust me, on a personal level, there are other more pressing issues there at home to put food on the table. Some people have lost their jobs. I honestly, with a few others, didn't feel it was right to, asking for funds now. But like I said, we have 17,000 euros, and we're sitting on that until this thing abates. And I know once we get going, because some people didn't think we'd even get to $1,000. And I'm hoping that with this little impetus, it will gather momentum and a lot more will contribute. Because I've had a few people who said, well, what about the money now? And some people have called and commitments that as soon as this is done, being 100, 200, I've had one person promise me 500. And by the way, like I was telling a lot of people last time, I had a past student who she called me to say, look, Walla, I am willing to give $1,000 for two senior high students. She's a $500 scholarship for two needy students. And it's things like this we need. People like this we want. And I know our school, a lot of people like this. People who have the mindset of giving back to their alumni. People who I did a lot for. People who gained a lot coming to this institution. Ready to give back. But once this is over, and we're going to hit on again full speed. Trust me. There's nothing I want more than to see a bus drive up that hill. That's my big dream. That's not to say that the bus fund trumps everything. I don't want you to get that idea that the bus fund trumps everything. Like, there are times when we have to divert. Kids may need to pay fees for exams. If we switch over detour and help pay that, fine. I don't think anybody have a problem with that. If the school itself, the physical plant, needs to be taken care of, needs a painting, desk, chairs, whatever. If we can help them, fine, we'll do that. Everything doesn't have to go into the bus fund now. Listen, we waited long enough for the bus. We waited a little bit longer, but hey, we're going for it. We are going for that bus. But there are times when we'll have to make a little detour, a small stop somewhere along the way, and what other area we go to. Okay, another message here from Mrs. G. Martin. The coach, school needs help, but we need to hear from them. Through Facebook, Rosemary, all you, what are the needs? Meals, water, juice. And G, presume you mean like for Eastern Champs coming up? And boys and girls, is that what you mean? If that's what you mean, yes, we're going to be sending something from here down to help when it comes to like the food and the transport and stuff like that. Yes, we're definitely going to help. But if there's anybody else who wants to help, hey, just send it directly to the school. Just send it. It doesn't have to come here to me or to Rosie. Send it directly to the school, please. Send it to the school. Mrs. Sadao, the boss will go pick it up, send it via Western Union, Major Mutual, send it to them. They are going to need help. They are going to need help come Eastern Champs. They will need help come Boys and Girls Champs. That was a good one, Gene. Yes. And I'm going to be trying to talk to the coach tomorrow. I'm going to be on a call tomorrow to find out, what he really needs. And Gene is saying yes, he's talking for Eastern Champs and the Boys and Girls Champs in a week or two. Yes, they're going to need help. Yes, they will need help with meals, water, supplements, and all that things. And yes, we have a little thing setting down to help them. And like I said, Gene, I'm talking to the coach tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know what transpired. But guys, not just Eastern Champs, Girls Champs. Remember, school fees, exam fees, they're going to need help with that. And like I was answering Ray about the other needs we have there, not just the bus. Like I said, the buildings are in a state of disrepair, bathrooms for the teachers' lounge and places like that. Yes, we need to try and help out with that. And as Tyler said, we need to get that reunion back on track because it's only by us gathering at the campus. If we gather at the campus, we can, really see what's up with the whole thing. We see what the school actually needs. Ray, I'm going to put my email on the screen, Ray. Take down this email address. Ray, if you look on the screen, there's my email address, garfieldwaller@gmail.com. garfieldwaller@gmail.com. My full name at Gmail. And Ray, if you want to hit me up, Ray, here's my number. Just call this number. Ray. I love to hear from your brother. I haven't spoken to you in a long while, Ray. It would be a pleasure just to hear your voice, man. Just to hear you talk again, Ray, it would be a pleasure. We had some good times at school. So, Ray, there is my number. Make sure you copy it down. Here's my email. And remember, Ray, I'm also on Facebook. Just hit me up. Inbox me, man. Come on. We can get this thing going. So my email, full name at Gmail. And again, my phone number. Dr. Lee, you were saying something here. Let me put his post on screen. And from Dr. Lee, this is a very serious child educational system at levels. We can't quantify the fallout as yet. This pandemic caught us with underpaid. Trust me, yes, it did. We have a lot of catching up to do, and we must make reference to equip students and teachers. Yes, we have to. Yes. Oh my God, this thing really napping. Caught everybody napping. Everybody caught everyone napping. See if we can get the full office text on the screen. Like the lower part of it is being hidden. The lower part of his text is being hidden. But like Dr. Levy is saying, let me read the rest of it for you. We will have some catching up to do. We must maintain students and teachers with tablets, laptops, and continue the networking project spearheaded by the team. Yes, guys, that tech team with, who is it, Nick Taylor, he's in that team also. Yes, we admire what they're doing, and they need support. They need our support, guys. Because like Dr. Lee said, look, everybody was caught unawares. Everybody was caught unawares. Listen, I teach here in Central Florida, and we were caught napping also. And I'm in a district where we have a lot of resources, but we were caught by surprise also, man. So I can imagine what it's like here in Jamaica. Yes, Ray, like you say in the chat lately, man, we can talk. And like you said, we need 50 serious individuals. 50 serious individuals, and we can do this. We can do this. Unlike it is in almost every organization, no matter how big the organization is, it's only a core group that really, make things move. But we want to be, so we're turning away nobody. We are turning nobody. Guys, you want to help? Come on out, help. Your name there, and we will help out. Oh, here's Charmaine Walker again. I'm sure close to 100% of people have smartphones. I don't, Charmaine, honestly speaking, I don't think so. I think we are omitting it. I don't think a lot of them have. I do not think a lot of them have. We'd like to think so, and I'm hoping so, and even if they have, some of them from those rural areas, they really haven't got internet. They really have not got the internet. And I see it here in the States too. The kids here with no internet connection. The only time they can get internet is when they come to school. So is there anybody from the school, any teacher who can help us with some information about what percentage of the students have access to technology? What percentage of the students have access to technology? And let's look at what Dr. Lee is saying again. The tech team needs US 12,000 to complete the network at the school. Probably we could contribute the school to this project. Yes, we should be able to. 12 grand. We may have to go start coming around with our hats out again to complete that project. I was hoping somebody from the tech team could be on to say, you know what it is they are doing. And Charmaine is saying the minuscule percentage without should make it easier for donations to be made. Charmaine, I'd like to think that it's a minuscule group, but I want to listen to Nick Taylor on his speaker mind show his device initiative. And there are a lot of kids out there who don't seem to have access. Dr. Levy is saying all departments of the school, all labs, all classrooms should be and will be connected. And will be connected. I'm hoping so. The data access is pretty good all over Jamaica. Oh gosh, maybe for you, Charmaine, but I'm still trying to get some people and it keeps cutting off. Oh, credit is the problem. Oh, the credit is the problem, okay? And that's where I think we can help out with some country. I know Nicholas Taylor, he's buying cards for some of the students, buying credit for some of the students. They may have the data access, but not the credit. Well, like Dr. Levy said, we're going to need about 12 grand to complete the networking at the school. Okay, Jackie just joining us and she's having difficulty hearing. Oh gosh, Jackie, I'm so sorry for that, Jackie, but if you want to say anything, can you just put it in the comments, please? Put it in the comments, please. As PDs again say, these kids have bigger smartphones than you even know. All right, I can imagine, Speedy. I can imagine. Yes, Jackie, if you have anything to say, just put it in the comments since the audio is a bit messed up on your side. And Jackie, if you want, you can call me. Jackie, you can call me. We could try and have you online so everybody could hear you. The number 407-479-8517. 407-479-8517. But Dr. Levy, I am very, very appreciative for the way you have been contributing tonight. Yes, and we are coming back to you one of these nights. I am hoping to have you and we sit down face to face and we talk about, what the school needs and what we can do for the school, what we as a body and past student body can do for the school. And honestly, Speedy and Jackie, I have no idea what is going on with with the sound. I have no idea what's going on. Because doing my sound checks, and believe me, the stream starts at 9 o'clock here, 8 o'clock your time. Half an hour before I'm on, I'm doing sound checks. I come on, I record, listen back to the recording, record again, listen back to the recording, and everything checked out okay. Once I say go live, I don't know what Facebook and YouTube does with it. So here we have Miss Money Lady Jackie saying, let me know how I can make contributions. Yes, Jackie, that's the talk I like to hear. I know you got it. I know you got it in heaps and bundles. So really talking, Jackie. Like Dr. Levy said, the tech department needs over 12 grand. Over 12 grand. Because let's face it, in this day and age, every single classroom at school should be connected. Every single classroom at school should be connected. A kid should be able to have Wi-Fi access or even get hardwired into an Ethernet port in every classroom. In today's world, that is necessary. In today's world of education, that is necessary. We need that. We've got to have that. That's a must. That is a must, guys. We must have that internet connection. Otherwise, our kids, like Dr. Levy said, our kids are going to be left behind. Our kids are going to be left behind, and we cannot afford to have that happen. Because, guys, there are kids today who I'm wondering, oh my God, when are they going to be able to make this up? Okay, and Dr. Levy said, if I speak to Mrs. Sadar, she can give you the details of the project. Yes, I'm going to try and link up with her this week in preparation for the Eastern Championships coming. Talk with her so she can fill me in on this, and maybe I can get her back on the program, because now we know we need funds. Yes, we have to, what they said, if the mountain will come to Muhammad, Muhammad better go to the mountain. So we are going to link up with Mrs. Sadar again, and if she can outline for us what the school really needs. It's not that we're coming to you, everybody. We're coming to you guys day after day with our hats out there for money. But we know how it is, and I don't care. Any college here in the United States needs cash. They beg cash. They need endowment from the past students. And we have to make do with what little we have. So if a past student wants to give, honestly, guys, we will refuse anything. $5, whatever. Yes, Dr. Lee. Yes, I know what the tech team, I have an idea what they're all about, but at a given moment, the principal or anybody should be able to patch into the room with public address system. The internet should be able to be beamed right into any classroom. A teacher wants to show a presentation or video, that there should be at least some hardware access right there. A kid now in today's age, instead of writing your paper, that you will just type it right in the classroom, submit it to the teacher. We need that access. We need that access. In fact, it's not about, it's not when we're going to get this. We have to get this now. We have the kids now. because some of schools in the country are still way back in the Stone Ages. We have to find the modern world. Oh my God, when they leave school and they get out there, they'll be facing a world that's different, guys. They'll be facing a technology-based world, out in which all countries are now closer. Globalization is the key. Without information, you perish. Without information, you perish. We have to equip our kids and our teachers. We have to equip them with this technology. And I know, like Sasha said, all we need is a few people who are committed to this thing. And when we speak of commitment, there are a few names pop up. And please, I know some people are in their names, but there's some who are always there to help. First and foremost, Rosemary Booth. I know she's going to kill me mentioning her name, but Rosie gives selflessly. She just gives and then gives. At heart, she has St. Mary High first. It's always Mary High. Trust me, right now, I need a number. When I talk to Rosie after, Rosie's going to give me a number. You need to contact somebody, it's Rosie. And she's always in funds for not just saying hi, or you name it, the library. Rosie's there. Another person too, and I know I'm going to be dead now for she is going to kill me, is Jean Martin Rayner. Jean is always there. No matter what we want, Jean is there with a hand outstretched. I don't care what it is I want, Jean is supplied. She will supply. Without by an eyelid. Whether it's spikes, nutrition, whatever, I can count on Jean. Another person who I can count on, even though this brother didn't even spend 3 years at St. Mary High, is Mark Smith. Mark Smith is up there in New York. I think he's out in Long Island. Mark was on the seminary for a short time. And trust me, Mark gave. He gives, and he's still giving. Mark has been to Jamaica twice to give money to Mrs. Sadar. He's raised 3,000 a year, 2,000, all on his own. The man didn't spend 3 years at St. Mary High, but gives and gives and gives. I see somebody here talking about restarting the GoFund. Yes, we're gonna, like I said, as soon as this COVID thing is done, we are gonna get back into that GoFundMe and get back into it to give people the avenue of contributing, make it easier for them to contribute. But for now, send your money straight to St. Mary High. You can, oh my gosh, I'm sorry I didn't configure the account number here with the Scotiabank, but I'll have that on my Facebook page later on, guys. And if you want to send it via Western Union to the Versa or Mrs. Sadar, trust me, just send it. They are going to need funds. They will need funds. Yes, it is a giver. Man calls me week after week. Gosh, we got to do this. We got to do this. We have to try and do this. We have to get them this. Oh my gosh, I wish we this. We have Otis Sinclair down here in Central Florida. We have Mrs. Lati Badir. She's also helping. We have Dr. Brady. And these guys are always there helping. Always. We have Dr. and Peter Walker. These guys chip in. These guys help. These guys. And we just need a few more. We just need a few more to complement them. We really don't want the bulk of this thing falling on the shoulders of one or two. Right now, I hear grumblings that, hey, St. Mary has so many leading students. One or two people could just dip their hands in their pockets and pay for the bus. Yes, I do, but that's not what we really want. I want it to be a collective thing. I want a collective endeavor here, guys, where everybody can just say, you know what? See that bus going on the road? I donated something. I donated $1. I don't want one person just handing over the bus. People are grumbling. You have people in government, yes, but I would like them to help, but I don't want any one person just saying, here's a bus. No. Let's all pitch in. all benefited from school. We should, I don't care how little it is, we should give back. So, guys, we are just on now, over an hour. Are there any other ideas, any other concerns, any other tips you could give? Any other tips you could give? I'm willing and open to all suggestions. Don't think that your suggestion is too low or doesn't make sense. No. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, guys. Would like to hear from you. Would like to hear from you. Look, this thing involves our school. I know for a lot of people, the only time they think of St. Mary High is Eastern Champs. Eastern Champs. Yes, we're winning Eastern Champs. We have been winning Eastern Champs from way back in the 70s. And I believe now it's time to look further. It's time. We have dominated the zone for a long time in not just track and field. We have done it in football. We have done it in netball. But guys, I'm greedy. I want to move out. I want to move out of the zone. It's time we go national. We can't just stay in our, where we call them, Middlesex. Sorry. We can't just stay in Portland, St. Thomas, St. Mary. I just don't want us dominating that. I want us going all island-wide. I want when they talk about girls' champs again, St. Mary High is mentioned. I want our name to be in that boys' champs mix. We can do it. With your help, guys, we can do it. Nice. Another thing, coming back to the sports, track and field. Listen, our coach, Dwayne Keddy Williams, listen carefully. Our coach is also a teacher at the school, so he collects a salary. But in most schools in Jamaica, the coach is a paid individual. The coach is a paid individual. I know of schools where the coaches are pocketing much more money than Mr. Williams is getting. I wonder if you get what I'm saying. I know guys from schools, I know leaders from other schools who are targeting our coach. They have looked on over the last 4 years and said, look, this guy brought the program back. He's good. He has produced some champion athletes. He has athletes that every year they are going abroad on scholarships. Look at what's her name, Scarf. They're very good athletes. And I know for a fact, this is not hearsay, I know for a fact, I have friends who I went to college with and who went to GC Foster in the late 70s, who are some of the administrators at that school, at some of these schools. And I know of 2 reputable schools from Kingston and 4 from further down the country who are targeting our coach. They are targeting our coach. And guys, it's only a matter of time before any human being is going to give in to that pressure when money is waived. So we're also going to be coming to you for something to help our coach. We need to supplement this man's salary. I know you may not like me saying this, but it's the truth. Don't want him to leave. I mean, that's selfish of me. Everybody should go there and work for what they're worth, get paid for what they're worth. But the selfish side of me says, no, I want him staying here. I want him winning Eastern Champs. And I know for a fact this man can deliver girls' champs to us. Yes, they are school speedy where, listen, the coaches are very highly paid, and there are schools where they actually vigorously go out and buy athletes. And we have lost a few athletes to some of these schools from the city. And it's only a time before they're going to go after our coach. So we're going to be coming to you for help, guys. We're going to be coming to you for help. I want this man to finish his career at St. Mary High. I want him to be one of the better paid coaches at St. Mary High. Because he's good. The guy is good. When he came on, we were languishing way at the bottom. And he brought us back to the top. We've been doing it now, 4 years under his tutelage. So, guys, I want you all to be prepared. Be prepared for what's coming for the rest of the year. We don't know yet what's going to happen after exams, if they're going to have any Da Costa Cup. If they have it, it may be behind closed doors also. So we may have to go help out the football team. And guys, like I'm telling you, this guy, this coach, he's very loyal. Listen, the man is loyal. The man could have left long ago. I know that for a fact. The man could have left long ago, but somehow he came to St. Mary High and he fell in love with the place. He bleeds green and gold also. He fell in love with St. Mary High. Now, I don't want him to leave. So we're going to be asking your help. So Hillary, I know you're logging in from up in cold Canada. Glad to have you on. And we have Miss Sonia McCormack also. Sonia, thanks for the spikes you sent. We appreciate it. The school appreciates it also. But guys, we're on now for a little over an hour. Any other ideas, guys? Any other ideas? Remember, at the heart of this thing, we want a great alumni body for St. Mary High. Yes, sweetie, loyal people can't be bought. They can be tempted, but they can't be bought, okay? And in the end, the man has to put bread on his table, but he's going to stay. We're going to make him stay. Yes, so any other ideas, guys? And by the way, Hillary, is there a St. Mary High chapter in Canada? Is there a St. Mary High chapter in Canada, Hillary? Or Sonia? We'd love to hear. In Ontario and Montreal, do we have a St. Mary High chapter there? Can you fill us in on that? Listen, I know St. Mary High people are in every part of the world. So Hillary, Sonia, Hillary says she has no idea if there's one in Canada. Well, we're going to be talking because you're going to get one going. I know you can. I know you will. We're going to talk over here, Hillary and Sonia. We need to gather everybody back into the fold. Because I look at other schools, man, come on. There are schools out there who, oh my God, their past students are like vibrant, buzzing, busy, doing everything. Oh, Rosemary Booth is in the house. Rosemary Booth, the legend. How are you, Rosie? Glad to have you here. I knew something must have held you up. The Florida chapter was the only active one, but from what I'm hearing, Atlanta has the bragging rights now from that big function they put on a couple of years ago. But Rosie, trust me, we're going to get this Florida one back on track. Between yourself, Otis, Brady, a couple others, we're going to get this one back on track. We are going to get this Florida one moving. Whether it be Central Florida, Southern Florida, Northern, Western, we are going to pick this one up. We here in Florida we want to be the beacon that everybody looks up to. We want to be the beacon. And we have Mr. Chester Beckford saying he doesn't think there's one in Canada. Well, you guys, we're going to charge you with just trying to link up everybody. Just put something on Facebook and have people, St. Mary High people in Canada, just email you their address or send you their phone number. Let's see if we can get one going. Dr. Levy had asked me if I could try and resuscitate the one here in Florida. I know it's going to be a challenge, but we're going to try. We are going to try to get this one back going. So we're looking at maybe in a year's time, we can be having something down in Southern Florida or out in Tampa where we all can link up. So guys, keep your ears open, keep your eyes peeled, because Like I said, like Rosie saying, Florida, we want to take the lead. We want to take the lead. I know there are people up in New York who will take offense to that. When I think of Great St. Mary High people like Miss Fairweather, I know she'll, but she's a woman of many hats doing for the primary school, or primary and hospital also. But guys, before we leave, if you attended St. Mary High, if you want to help the school, if you think you can contribute in any way, when I say contribute, I don't just mean funds. If you can help with the organization, if you can help rounding up people, if you can help with motivation, link me. Please, if you can help in any way, just call a friend. That's all it requires. Just saying, hey, please, take part in this, take part in this. Here's my email, guys. Drop me a line. Drop me a line. Drop me your phone number, guys. It's garfieldwaller@gmail.com. It's garfieldwaller@gmail.com. Listen, we're all inclusive. We'll take anybody, everybody. Just come back home. That's all we want. Come back home. So that's my email address. Here's a phone number you can call. You want to call me right after this is done? Come on, guys, link me. Let's talk. Let's see what we can do. Because, for example, Satchel had a nice idea. I want to talk to him very soon, too. I want to talk to him very, very soon. I want to see what else I can get out of that brain. I know a lot of you have a lot of ideas. I don't know why you're shy. I don't know why you're acting shy. Maybe you want to wait until we get off the air, then you can call. But please do. Please call. We need your help. So, guys, in the last couple of minutes here, for those who logged on, thank you. For those who had a problem with the audio and the video, I am so sorry about that. Like I said, I don't know what happens once it leaves, goes through the internet and gets to YouTube or Facebook. Some people are saying it's coming through okay. Some people are saying it's not. I honestly can't figure that out. The last time this happened, I spent half of a day talking to some of the support staff at Facebook, and they couldn't figure it out either. And they said they were getting many complaints of other live streamers. Now, Miss McCormack has something here to say. If there is ever going to be one in Canada, I guess Toronto will be the best bet. All right, but trust me, I bet more people in Montreal, I'm sure that. But I don't care where you started in Canada. I don't care where it started. We just want one off the ground. Just like here in Florida. I honestly don't care where in Florida the headquarters is. It could be in Orlando, Jacksonville, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa. I don't care. I just want it going. I just want to get one going. So like I was saying, guys, for those who logged on, I thank you. For those who had problems, I apologize. And working every day to make this better. Working every day to make this better. And if I had all the cash to buy all the fancy equipment, trust me, I would have bought it long ago. But remember, St. Mary High first. St. Mary High always. Faith and courage. And one last message here from Speedy. People in the Northwest Territories. You're talking way up in the Yukon, Alaska area with them Eskimos. I wonder if we have a St. Mary High people up there too. That would be funny if we have St. Mary High people living in those areas. But I would love to see, my dream is to see a St. Mary High chapter everywhere. What about in England? I've never heard of one in London. Has anybody ever heard of a St. Mary High chapter over in London? Let me know, because I know there are a lot of St. Mary High people there. Okay. What are you saying, Speedy? There's a chapter over there in London? Should be. We have football fans all over the darn place. So I don't see why we don't have a chapter there. But guys, let me know, Let me know. And it's been a pleasure just talking with St. Mary people. Dr. Levy as chairman of the board. I'm happy you came on. Appreciate it. Happy you came on. Appreciate it. Rosie, where? We're talking Rosie in England. There's a group of them that met. I hope it's in England, but we can tap into that too. And on the other side of the Atlantic, I know listen, semi high people are all over the place. We just want them back home. We just want them calling in, emailing in. Tell us where you are. All right, guys, this has been live streamed on YouTube and Facebook, and I am going to repost on YouTube because not everybody watches it live. Some people wait till during the week to see it. And Mr. Beckford again, who won't let me go. The last get-together with same here in Canada was about 10 to 15 years ago when the New York chapter came and honored Mr. Brown. Okay, so there was a group in Canada. Okay, we'd have to try and get that going again. If we could just get to link one or two people in that group so we can find out who we should talk to. Let's find out who we should talk to, who are the mainstays in that group. And then we can really have this thing coming, guys. By the time COVID is over, like Styler said at the start, at the beginning, I'd really like us to have that 60th reunion. It could be, 62nd, 63rd? But yeah, we can plan for it again. And I know the school got a big blow when we didn't get that reunion. In fact, Mrs. Sadar was telling me that they still have the 60th anniversary T-shirts there that have not been sold. They were planning a big sale of anniversary T-shirts. But if Mr. Sadar wants to let us know how we could still get T-shirts, fine, because I would proudly wear one. Rosemary's asking Becky to reach out to Ivor Walters and get things going. Cheston, when Rosa talks, we obey. So, Cheston, please link Ivor Walters. If Rosa says it, please, let's just get it done. You don't want to cross a lady. Yes, we would love to have those T-shirts. Yeah, we can still buy them. I'm sure there are people who would still buy them. And one thing I'd love to get is a St. Mary High tie, a sixth form tie. I'd love to get one. So if anybody knows how and where I can get that. So I'm going to be linking Miss Sadar to find out about those shirts to see if we could arrange for some to be bought. I don't know if we could get a bulk of them up here and then we sell them. But those shirts, yes, I'm sure every St. Mary person would like to have one. Just like you see people walking about with their purple and white, their green and black. Yes, Chester, you better listen, boy. Okay, so they need two T-shirts. Yeah, I need one. I really need a Mary's Eye T-shirt. I don't know what I did with mine, and like I said, I need a tie also. I'd love to get one of those ties. Anyway, guys, it's been great talking to you. We have been on for an hour, 18 minutes. So, ladies and gentlemen, for all those who logged on, have a great night. See you. See you guys. Walk good. Stay safe. Green and gold. Faith and courage. St. Mary High. Everybody, be good. Thank you, Hillary. We're about to sign off now. Yes, options, ties, T-shirts, cap, pens, etc. Yes. Speedy, I like that one. Purple. Who them know? We don't know. We don't even know the name. We just know they're wearing some purple stuff. All right. Oh, so Paul Wilson is a T-shirt person. All right. We'll get in touch with Paul. I'm going to post a link on my Facebook page so we can link up Paul to get a T-shirt. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Be good. Stay safe. This is Garfield Waller with